What's up, y'all? JP's Audio 08. You already know what it is. I'm working on a 2004 Honda Accord right now, and we're just gonna go ahead and do a little teach you guys how to take the radio out. There's two type of kits that you can buy with this. The first dash kit actually replaces this thing right here, and what it does is it takes your manual AC controls, move them up, makes them digital, and then it gives you a little space right here at the bottom to actually fit your radio. Now that thing is about $200. So if you want to go the less expensive route and just replace this pocket, which we're going to do right now, then all you need is the 99-7862, which is a Metro Dash kit, and I actually have one right over here. Good thing about this dash kit, it actually comes with the harness that you need for the relocation. One thing else that you're going to need is an extension. The Toyota Camry, the Honda Accord actually has the regular antenna that you need, but since the radio is going from the top to the bottom and you're relocating, you will need to extend it. So let me go ahead and teach y'all how to take that out. And y'all, so the first thing you want to do is to grab your little panel popper right here, and then you want to take this tray off. I already did it so we can save on some time in this bitch. Go ahead and pop that boy off. Next thing you want to do, this thing that says it is not an ashtray, guess what? It is not an ashtray. But what you want to do is stick your panel popper over here. Oh, I missed that motherfucker. Get up under the motherfucker. Okay, I see how you... My bad, y'all. I had to go ahead and take my little pick tool. I wish your ass would focus. Alright, cool. So take that. You want to pop all that up right there. Take that out. After you take that out, it's going to release these two screws right here. You want to go ahead and take those two out. Alright, now that I've taken those screws out, we can pop this whole little tray out like that. Bam. It's going to release two more screws right here. One right here, one right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out. Alright, move that back. Now this thing does have like some little pressure clips down at the bottom, but it does come out better if you have it closed. Alright, cool. Alright, now man, you guys will get to see, straighten up, these two screws right here. You got one right there, just like on the 2011 when I did the satellite radio, except instead of 4 screws, you got 2. Now you can use a 7 mil, or you can use a regular screwdriver, but the best way to do this one is to use your angle driver right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock those twos out real quick. So you see I have went on ahead and removed those screws. Side note, use the 7 mil socket because I just stripped the dog shit out of that Phillip. Moving on. Now you got the AC, which you have to take off now with the little AC vents. All this stuff pops up. Take your panel tool, get in there. I say get in there. Oh hell, y'all want to act up again? Oh, Cosby fuckery. Yeah. All right. So after those 2 screws, you guys want to get up here and just run your panel tool all across the side to take this vent off. You really don't have to disconnect the harness if you don't want to, because it just kind of slides up like that. And then what it's going to do is reveal these 3 screws right up at the top. So go ahead and knock them out. Yeah. Go ahead and take these out real quick. Now, a good way to go ahead and take this out, you want to reach at the top and pull it, but you also want to put your hand right here at the bottom. A better way is to actually put your hand behind here and grab it from the back to pull it up, because you got 2 clips right here and you got 2 clips right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that loose. Okay, so now that we have the radio out, I always take it off that clip right there so I can get a little bit more room. Like I said, this antenna has to go down here. I mean, in a sense, sometimes you don't necessarily have to get the extension because it does get pretty low. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, just in case, go ahead and get it just in case you do need it. But we're gonna take that out, wire this radio up, and show you how it really works. Blah blah blah. So I went ahead and wired up the radio. I'm not gonna sit here and
teach you guys how to wire a CD player up. I already did that in one of my videos, so if you want to know how to do that, go ahead and do it. But go watch that one. But what's going to happen is this one's going to go on the one that came out the radio, and then this is going to go into the radio. Alright guys, so as you can see, like I said earlier, the blue one went into the original. We hooked the one that came out to the connector. So now all we got to do is actually push this board right here back in. Hold on just a second. And now where our pocket used to be, we have enough length for our CD player. We actually have enough length for our antenna. Like I said, they got these little clips like this on it. If you just go ahead and break that clip, it give you enough length, save you about 17 bucks on the extension. And then we also have our Bluetooth microphone ran right here. So let me go ahead and hook all this stuff up and put that boy back on in now. Alright y'all, so real quick, this did need the extension because the freaking antenna is on the other side. Some CD players have it over here. This one's actually over here, so we did need it. So put all that stuff in. Those two clip up top. Bam. Now these holes are going to be where you mount. Okay, so alright, then you want to take this, put that back in. Now this right here is not necessarily the tricky part, but it's definitely something you want to pay attention to, because you do want that right there. See how those holes kind of line up? Now you just take your screws and put it back in there. Ashtray, you put your ashtray back in, you take this piece right here, it just kind of goes right over the top. There we go, relocation. Now, knowing what you're thinking, does everything work on here? No, it does not. The only thing that is still function, I mean, everything works except for the CD player part, because you're just using the power for that to be actually be working. But your AC, all that still works. You can still turn it on. It'll be functional. You can stop your clock, but everything works except actually the radio. So like I said, we'll just put those 3 screws back in the top, put that back, and that is it, man. JP's Audio 08. You already know who it is, man. Sign out. I hope this helped y'all. So also, these are for 2003 to 2007 Honda Accord. So if your years in between there, you good, baby.